this is Chris the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? Let me give a shout out to Deontay's Boxing Nation. He did, I see Anthony Joshua has came over to the U.S. and he's at the Mayweather boxing gym. And he said he's been there before, out to Vegas, when he was 18 years old. So it was years ago when he was out there. So it was his first time back, and he was at the Mayweather Boxing Club, man, and seemed like a real cool, relaxed guy, man. You know, I like Anthony Joshua, man. I really do, as a fighter. And Deontay asked him, who does he think is the next best heavyweight besides himself? Who would be the next guy? And he said, would it be Deontay Wilder or would it be somebody else? And Anthony Joshua, no surprise to me, he said that it was Deontay Wilder. Now, it's funny, man, when I hear the fighters themselves. Now, I've heard some other fighters criticize Wilder, like Dillian White and Jarrell Miller and quite a few guys. But when you hear it from Anthony Joshua, and I've actually heard Anthony Joshua criticize the interview he did a while back. I did a video on it where he was talking about he thinks Wilder should be fighting higher level opposition. But with that said, he does think that Wilder is the next best heavyweight to himself. Now, it's weird because if I ask fans this question, well, not every fan, but a lot of fans, especially UK fans, not all of you, but a lot of you will say, oh, he's a bum, he fights nothing but bum, he has no skills, this, that, and the third. And that's cool, that's your opinion, I'm not going to argue with you about it, but it's weird when I hear Joshua himself, though, give him those props. It's just a whole different, it's just a whole different ball game, man, listening to him and listening to fans. But like I always say, these fighters, they can say, they can criticize your level of opposition. They can say whatever they want. But deep down, hearts are hearts, they really know if another guy is up to par, if another guy's a challenge, if another guy's a risk. They know. All bullshit aside, all Instagram videos aside, all Facebook followers and all Twitter followers and all that shit to the side. When it really comes down to, knowing the competition that's out there, Joshua knows that dude's a risk. He knows that Deontay Wilder is a risk. And I think that's a great fight, man. And I'm going to keep consistent with what I've been saying over the last 2 years, along with a lot of other fans, not just me. But a lot of us believe that it will come down to Joshua versus Wilder as the fight of this generation as far as this new wave of heavyweights. I do think that is the fight. I could be wrong, man. Maybe it turns out to be Parker versus Ortiz or something. Who knows what it's going to turn out to be. But if I had to put my money on it, I'm going with Joshua and Wilder. Yeah, man, so Deontay asked him about if the Klitschko fight is going to happen, what's going on with that. And Joshua really didn't seem, he really didn't seem concrete with an answer. He was like, he really doesn't know. He's going to sit back and see what Klitschko wants to do. And Joshua said he wants to fight in Vegas. He actually said this to Deontay. So he kind of retracted a little bit from what he was saying months ago when he was on his high. You know what I mean? When he, after the Klitschko fight, and he doesn't need America, and the UK scene is hot. And it is. Don't get me wrong. The UK scene is hot. We all know this as a boxing fan, especially if you follow the heavyweights. The UK scene is blazing right now. But like I keep telling you guys, and I'm not just saying this because I'm American, I'm just being honest, man. No matter what you say, no matter where it's hot at, I don't care if it's the UK. I don't care if they can fit 300,000 people into a venue in the UK. I don't care if it's in Macau, China. It doesn't matter. There's great venues all across the world. But Las Vegas is still Las Vegas, man. And some people complain, oh, why would they have the fight there with Klitschko when they can put 100,000 in here in the UK? And because Vegas is still Vegas. That's what I'm telling you guys. You just can't erase decades and decades and decades of history, great fights. You just can't, man. There's some historic venues out there in Vegas. You can't just erase the history of the MGM Grand and the T-Mobile is up now, and Caesar's Palace was back in the day. You just can't erase that. You can't erase Vegas, man. You can't. So it doesn't matter if they only have 20,000 seat venues there. They'll price it and market it the right way to get their money. Eddie Hearn is good at making money. You know what I mean? They'll figure it out. But yeah, Josh said he wants to fight in Vegas. Doesn't surprise me. I knew sooner or later he'll have he'll rethink what he said, because I remember Lennox Lewis was coming out and telling him, hey man, you need to fight in America if you really want to, you know what I mean, add to your legacy. And I remember at first Joshua was kind of like, and then a lot of fans, especially the UK, a lot of you guys, not all, but a lot of you guys are saying why he doesn't need to fight there. All those guys are bum. You can say, hey man, bum, 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 bum. You can say bum all you want, but at the end of the day, Las Vegas is still Las Vegas, man. So whether it's AJ versus Klitschko in Vegas, sooner or later I just want to see Joshua fight here in America. Whether it's the Barclays, preferably Vegas, because I just love when the big heavyweight fights are in Vegas. Although the Barclays have been putting on some really good heavyweight fights, just great cards, period. And they're really making a landmark there. So don't get me wrong with that. Atlantic City's another great place to have fights, but Vegas. You got some in Cali too, in California, but Vegas is still Vegas, man. But you guys, let me think in the comment section about Anthony Joshua, basically saying the next best heavyweight, according to him, besides himself, is Deontay Wilder. Do you guys agree with him? Do you guys think he's lying? Do you guys think it's somebody else? Do you think it's Luis Ortiz? Do you think it's Dillian White? Do you think it's Vladimir Klitschko, Povetkin, Lucas Brown? Shit, anybody. Who do you guys think is the next best heavyweight? To me, the top two right now is Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. So for those of you going to tell me I don't know shit about boxing and you're Anthony Joshua fans, well, tell your man that he doesn't know shit about boxing because he agrees with me. But let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm out.